actually started to write a song driving home, which we're going to do at this show. But then Caitlin and I got together on FaceTime every Wednesday night during the shutdown to write, even though we only lived a mile or so from each other. So five of the eight or nine songs that we're going to do tonight are ones that Caitlin and I wrote. I'm really excited about that. So. Yeah. Some other list of songs on that are No More Room in the Van. There's another one called Peaceful Waters. We have another one called Get a Tent, which we think we should get a sponsorship from.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But so that's a little bit of a short list.
Okay. Is there any other reasons that you chose some of those songs? Any specific reason?
Okay. Let's. You want to talk about how?
Why we chose them?
Yeah.
Gosh, you know what? I'm going to let you take that one because there are so many favorites that I already thought we had.
Yeah.
But we were so overloaded with all the new stuff. So, yeah.
Well, one of the things about performing at Canoecopia that I like is that I don't want to take ourselves too seriously. So several of the songs are very tongue-in-cheek, battle of the sexes subjects. And I mean, they're really, really fun. And so that was one reason why I chose it. But the last two songs of the set that we're going to do, River Just Flows and Peaceful Waters, which Caitlin sings lead on, are just so important to both of us on so many levels in terms of the spirit and the message. I wanted to end with that. So I wanted to start off with some smiles and some humor, but I wanted to end with some thoughtfulness. And that's kind of behind the reason of all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many pieces have both of you co-written to this point?
We were talking the other day. I think we're closing in on 35
30
songs.
Yeah, 35, about
Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not all paddling songs or even outdoor songs. I mean, we have mainstream songs as well. I mean, we have one that I particularly like a lot that is about Caitlin's boyfriend that she left from Seattle when she made her trek to Nashville.
Oh boy.
And so there's a lot of other songs that we write. We never put, the one thing I like about it is that we never put a limit to our subject. We want to just say, let's write this.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. This is where we're thinking right now, and so let's go there. So
yeah. Very cool.
Nice. Yeah. So I know you touched on a few things already, but is there any other changes that you've seen in the past years, and then coming to current with Canoecopia?
Well, so far, I mean, obviously there's more space in the rooms here, and people will be wearing masks in our presentation. So I'm while I certainly understand and support that, we're not going to be able to see the smiles and the laughter and stuff. So
right.
I'm really going to be longing for that. But we hope it'll be rousing applause instead.
Oh, I'm sure.
But the fact that I even get to be here and physically do the show is still, I'm grateful for.
Very much so. Just being here is a change.
3-year buildup, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I think right now, how about and by the way, I got to apologize. There was a little glitch in the sound earlier or something they couldn't hear. So I apologize. I don't know what you missed, but these were some hellacious introductions. I'm telling you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I told people I'm driving this train, and trust me, there will be some wrecks along the way because this is not my forte. So
you're doing great.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So
don't derail us. That's all.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm assuming Joshua says, yeah, sound is good because I posted, say, hey, does everything sound good? So let's have you guys perform a couple of songs for us.
Okay.
And I am going to. How many you got? How many you want to do? You can do.
We can do
3.
You want to start with? Oh, well, we can do 3. Sure.
Yeah, we've got all day.
Yeah.
No.
Well, why don't we do No More Room?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take us. Let me try to see if I can do this without derailing this train. I'm going to put both of you in the picture here, and we're going to remove
wonderful watercolor of some pictographs, and a few other things got loaded up. And by the time we loaded everything up, there was not an inch of space left in the van on the way home. We felt like we were in Apollo 13 going home, you know. And so we thought, gee, there's no more room in the van. And then, of course, the sick songwriter part of both of us says, oh, that's a song title. Let's write that.
Right.
So here it is. And you're going to count it off, Kate.
A one, a two, a one, two.
I packed the 8-man tent, big food barrel too, a Coleman cooler, and a 22-foot canoe. I jammed and crammed and side door slammed and filled the passenger seat. Then you come and smile at me as I turn the key. So you want to go paddling, baby? Well, honey, can you understand? I can't take you paddling, baby, 'cause there's no more room in the van. I moved the canvas tarp and the hammock quilt, bent shaft paddles, and I'm still packed to the hilt. I've strained and changed and rearranged until I'm blue in the face. If it wasn't for all this crazy gear, I wouldn't have to say. So you want to go paddling, baby? Well, honey, can you understand? I can't take you paddling, baby, baby, 'cause there's no more room in the van. Take it, Caitlin. Before things go from bad to badder, it's time to admit that size doesn't matter.
Well, a one, a two, a one, two, three. I got a 2-person tent, an ultralight pack too, titanium cookware, and a little Kevlar canoe. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, won't take up too much space. And when I toss it in the hatchback, I wanna hear you say, a one, a two, a one, two, three. So you wanna go paddling, baby? Your wish is my command. So let's go paddling, baby.
Baby,
'Cause there's plenty of room in the van. Yeah, there's plenty of room.
thanks to you.
And there's plenty of room in the van.
Awesome.
So thanks to Canoecopia's shutdown. That song probably would not have been written if it hadn't
Right?
been.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm going to move some pictures around here before we do it because we're looking, and as we look this
We're
way,
looking
we're looking. So I'm going to see if I can make this go backwards. Look at this.
Hey!
Look at that. And by the way, I noticed when I take, this is a little technical thing, when I took myself and Jesse out, so this audio feed goes through me,
Uh-oh.
and they go, hey, we can't hear anything. And I go, oh boy. So
Uh-oh.
we did that right before your song. So
Oh,
that's
good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no do-overs here.
No do-over on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
So let's try this again. And yeah, so now we both look the right direction. It's like the Brady Bunch. Remember that?
Really?
Yes.
Everybody's looking up at
yes.
each other. I wonder how many times that took me for them. All right, so what's the next song we're going to hear?
Let's do River.
Yes.
And will you tell them? You can tell them the long
yeah,
version.
yeah. Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah, you guys send in some comments. We like that. We'll post your
Yeah,
comments
well,
up here.
we're pretty limited on time in our live performances, and so he's had to shut me up a few times about all the stories we have about these songs, and so I'm pleased
tell
we
them
get
here.
to share that
Absolutely.
with you.
Yeah.
So The River Just Flows is another one of those that came from, when everyone feels this, you're paddling, you're thinking about your day, you just put in, and then you hit this Zen moment where there's no phone and there's nothing and it's still, and you hear nature kind of talking to you. you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
you're there. This is why I do it, you know? And so we got to that point and we turned the corner around this riverbend and sat down for lunch on this little shore. And we just didn't have much to say. And we heard the water rushing and we just went, the river just flows. It always just knows what it's supposed to do. Wouldn't it be nice if we could do that too? You know, just feeling like nature always knows what to do, what it's supposed to do. It doesn't overthink things. It doesn't overplan things. It doesn't text and schedule and mess up and, you know.
So true.
Yeah.
And you flow with it and you feel it when you're in it. And we just wanted to be so much more like that. So anyway, we said, well, there's the
Yeah.
song, you know.
Very cool. That's a great story. Thank you for sharing that with us. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that.
See? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. As I sit on this rocky shore, watching my river go by, I can't help but think this river has more, so much more wisdom than I. It always knows what it's supposed to do. Wouldn't it be nice if we could do that too? The river just flows. The river just goes around every bend and over again, through all the highs and lows. The river just flows. The river just knows. No matter how the world turns or where the wind blows, it has its own direction to go. The river just flows. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I don't know what may come today. I just know this time on earth is borrowed. And if the river could speak, what would it say? Find your journey, make your declaration. Carve your own path to your destination. The river just flows. The river just goes around every bend and over again, through all the highs and lows. The river just flows. The river just knows. No matter how the world turns or where the wind blows, it has its own direction to go. The river just flows. River just flows. The river just goes. Yeah, it's bigger than us and we just have to trust it'll take us where we're meant to go. The river just flows. Oh, the river just knows. No matter how the world turns or where the wind blows, it has its own direction to go. The river just flows. Oh, the river just flows.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That was so beautiful.
You've got such a beautiful voice.
Yes.
She does.
Jerry, we lost you on the connection. Can
I
you
see
try to
that.
redial that up on your, just go back to that link that,
Okay.
on the email and,
You had that phone call.
Yeah.
oh, is that what
It
happened?
was a spam call.
You know,
even.
when you're a popular dude.
Yeah, right.
That happens.
When somebody's trying to sell me my car warranty again.
How's that warranty going for you, Jerry?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny.
Okay.
I also got a call, but I didn't get knocked off, so I'm not sure what happened.
Oh, wow. Are you, okay, wow. Well, what phone carrier are you using? That's what I want to switch to.
But, well, it's a Skype call. So.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so
Okay, I'm almost there.
almost there. He's
Yep.
going. It's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, really.
We're getting there. So let me ask you this about between songs here, because I'm gonna have you play a few more. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, how many years have you guys been doing this? And it's probably in my questions later. I've
There
just
we are.
probably shot myself in the foot.
I'm back.
Well,
Are you okay?
I
Are you
mean,
back?
how many years he's doing it?
Together.
I don't see you in the thing here, Jerry.
I see me on my thing.
Wait, hang on. Let's see. Here's down. Hang on.
You got to
You gotta
scroll up,
go-
go into the studio.
Oh, enter studio.
studio.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to walk through the door, Jerry.
this is what we call an ESO problem.
There he is. There
Yeah.
he is. Let's add him.
ESO, equipment
Yeah.
superior to
All
operator.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
So, how many years have you guys been doing this?
Together, well, it's been kind of an evolutionary thing. At first, we actually played the Bluebird Cafe together in November of I was gonna say 1919.
Wow.
That's how. Yeah, we've been playing this for over 100 years.
You look remarkably young for your age.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
you're the last person to ever say that. I can tell you that. But
They paid me. I'm
we-
sorry. No,
we played-
I'm joking. I'm
we
sorry.
actually played the day after Thanksgiving in November, of course, on 2019 at the Bluebird Cafe. We had a really
Oh, wow.
wonderful round songwriters around there, and it was after that I kind of went up to Caitlin in a bashful way and say, "So I did these songs about paddling and stuff and camping and things. I said, do you think maybe you might want to play them with me?" And she said, "What? No, are you kidding me?" No, she
That's awesome.
just so graciously
Don't you
said,
know who I think I was?
and no, she just jumped on board, and it's been a delightful time ever since. So we have played some other. In fact, I think we met CW at the Quiet Adventures symposium
Yes, I believe you're right.
in March of 2020, just before
You're right.
the Canoecopia.
That was
and the
just before.
plug-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and actually, that technically was Caitlin and I, our first gig
Okay.
in the paddle community.
Yes.
So really 2 years together.
Okay.
And I've enjoyed them immensely every day,
That's awesome.
no matter what she's done.
Speak for yourself, Terry.
You know, I was trying to think, Jerry, were you in the hotel room with Cliff and myself
Yes.
and Kevin?
Yes,
And that when Kevin threw the television out the window? We
I
made-
wasn't there for that, and if I was, I would say I was.
You know, he's
So-
watching right now going,
Oh,
that
I'm-
son of
yeah.
a, you know. No, he really didn't throw any television out
That's
the window.
why he.
We-
That's
said-
why he has never crossed the
Wow.
border since then. He has an arrest warrant out for him, Kevin. We're
Well,
coming for you.
Kevin, the cat's out of the bag now, bud. I'm sorry, really. I tried. But he's under the witness protection program as we speak. I
He
believe.
is?
So, yeah. so
Okay.
Because of that incident.
Well,
Yeah.
we have to change his
Yeah.
name then. We'll change it to Cliff Jacobson.
He's going under the happy camper these days, but we know who it is.
HC.
So what are we going to hear next?
You want to do? How about My Other Car?
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, that's a fun.
Good
one.
thought.
Very
Um, So I actually got this idea from a bumper sticker that was on a bicycle, of all things, that said, "My other car is a sewing machine." It was just so weird.
My other car
Yeah.
is a sewing machine.
And I thought, I wouldn't have that sticker, but this sticker I would have, and that's where this song came from. It's called My Other Car. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. And we countrified this one, by the way.
Countrified.
Yeah, we did, with a capital K.
Wow.
This is dedicated to the audio guy here in Alliance Center, Steve, who hates country music.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
This goes out to you, Steve.
And he admitted that openly.
Oh yes.
Oh boy.
With great vehemence, if that's such a word.
Did you smile back at him when he said that?
I tried. Yeah. Okay, here we go. My other car gets incredible mileage. It glides right along with the greatest of ease. It doesn't use a single drop of oil. All it takes is a little bit of elbow grease to carry my food pack, camp chair, long john underwear, coffee pot and trekker boots, sleeping pad, fleece top, bungee, dealy bob, cook stove, and alcohol fuel. Oh, it hauls as much as any pickup can do. Yes, my other car is a canoe. I'll never see a check engine light warning, or leave the lights on and drain the battery. It may start a little slow in the morning, but at least I never have to go looking for my keys to carry my food pack, camp chair, long john underwear, coffee pot and trekker boots, sleeping pad, fleece top, bungee, dealy bob, cook stove, and alcohol fuel. Oh, it hauls as much as any pickup can do. Yes, my other car is a canoe. Now variety is the spice of life. You can count on that. And when I need a change of pace, my other car is a kayak to carry my food pack, camp chair, long john underwear, coffee pot and trekker boots, sleeping pad, fleece top, bungee, dealy bob, cook stove, and alcohol fuel. Oh, it hauls as much as any pickup can do. Yes, my other car, it can't take me too far. Oh, my other car is a canoe. There you are, folks.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Absolutely. My gosh. You know, you had a song, I recall, and I think you played this for us, and I think you played it live when you were on one of the times, because how many you guys have been on the show? I know, Jerry, you've been on several times. Am I right?
I know at least twice, if not three times. Yeah.
And then Caitlin, I think you were just on the once, but
yeah,
I think that time you played something called Camp Coffee.
I knew you were going there.
Did you?
Yeah, and
It's
actually,
like my favorite
I
song.
think we did it twice. We did it when you interviewed your fella with the coffee. Who was the coffee guy?
Oh, that's right. That's from Starved Rock Coffee. That's Matt from
Yes.
Starved Rock.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you're listening, I still haven't received that pound of coffee yet.
Oh,
I think it ended up at my house, Jerry, because I have
Ah!
like 4 bags, and I'm gonna send one of those to you.
This, by the way, you know
Yeah.
what? We should do this song too. This is my buddy Ray Alexianos. I know he's not on the camera,
Okay.
but Ray wrote one
Hey,
of
you-
our most popular songs called Kevlar is Light.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
this is the great
This is-
collaborator
yeah,
of
I'll tell you what.
Kevlar is Light.
You
Yes.
take your phone,
He-
Jerry, and you can
Okay.
pick that up and
Okay.
spin it around
Okay,
and get
Ray.
him on the
Yeah.
camera.
Okay, Ray.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to come and say hi.
He says Hank Williams and I were drinking in the back
Just
of
go
his car.
ahead. Yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
Yeah.
just Hank Williams doesn't know it. That's the
Oh,
problem.
that's funny. That's hilarious.
He was out of it. It's okay.
So we'll do that. We'll do Camp Coffee, and then we'll do that one since Ray's here. We got an honor here.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Fantastic.
You remember-
Kevlar?
No, Camp Coffee.
Oh, Camp Coffee first. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Roll out of the tent. First thing I do, fire up the pocket rocket, start the brew. Wait for a whiff of that wake me up aroma, and then I'm in a happy camper moment. With my hands around the mug, watching the mist rise, the first hot sip, opening my eyes, French press, ground fresh, dipping bag, percolator, Nescafe gourmet, special blend, you know, a savor time with my morning cup, Camp Coffee. Now later tonight, when dinner's long gone, campfire started and the dishes are done. A blue mug's waiting with my caffeine fix and a little extra something thrown into the mix. With my hands around the mug, watching the sunset, the first hot sip. How good can it get? Swiss Miss chocolate chip. Dunk a little cookie in a Jim Beam Irish cream. Maker's Mark Amaretto. Put it in my evening cup. Camp Coffee. Bear got the food. No problem. Lost the tent pegs. Ha, I can solve it. Holes in the tarp. That's easy to fix. Oh, but run out of coffee. It's the end of the trip. Gotta have my hands around the mug, watching the mist rise, the first hot sip, opening my eyes, French press, ground fresh, dipping bag, percolator, Nescafe gourmet, special blend, you know, a savor, Swiss Miss chocolate chip, dunk a little cookie in it, Jim Beam Irish cream, Maker's Mark Amaretto. It's all about me and my cup. It's something that I'll never give up. Have a seat, I'll pour you a cup of Camp Coffee. Camp Coffee. Now I have to tell you something before we close out on this song. Caitlin is even a more adamant coffee snob than I am. Yeah. And I had the pleasure 2 summers ago of guiding Caitlin on a canoe trip into the Boundary Waters. And I got, just for her, some extra special gourmet coffee just for that trip. And she was first to put it down after I percolated it. And I knew that Caitlin was my fiddle player forever. With Camp Coffee. Camp Coffee.
That was awesome. I have to ask, what kind of coffee did you serve her?
You know what? It was really interesting. I can't remember the name of it and here's why, because I actually played that song at the Wilderness and Canoe Symposium in Toronto.
Oh, wow.
And that was also before the shutdown.
Okay.
And after we played it, I went and sat next to this guy, and he goes, "I got the coffee for you." And it was some kind of special roast from Massachusetts. Sent me 2 pounds of it. And I can't believe that I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
Why didn't you put the guitar case out there for tips? Everyone was
I
clapping.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, he
Silly me.
He was just.
That's
playing
why
with-
you make the big bucks, Caitlin, and I don't.
Always thinking.
Bat your eyelashes past
Oh,
the
man.
tip jar.
That's funny.
So just for the record, my phone is on 10% power right now. So
So see that little plug right there in front of
Oh.
you?
Oh, there's chargers.
Oh my gosh, why didn't we do that?
That's what them there things is for the kids.
Amazing. Wait, you've got one too over there, man.
Yeah, they're multiple.
Get your own.
Look at here.
All right, there you go.
Well, we're
you came
doing
so well
that. Can you
prepared.
guys?
Now that part of it isn't my first
Oh,
rodeo,
this
but the
is
rest of this is. Yeah.
Wonder.
Yeah, you like
Okay,
that?
sorry, viewers, for the camera
there we go.
angle here.
It's all good. It's
Ah,
all good. Look at that.
that feels so much better.
Look at that.
And
the
you know what?
phones
It's not showing charging on mine.
Oh, you gotta flip it around. It's weird. I know. Here, flip this guy.
Oh, really?
I know. That's what happened to mine.
Oh yeah, the iPhone-y thing. Is it-
No,
No?
still nothing. Oh wait, there we go.
Okay, got it now.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at-
Caitlin saves the day
and
once again.
Everyone's phones are happy. I love that. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Happy phone,
Happy.
happy life.
I want to hear Caitlin sing again. I absolutely just love your voice.
Oh, thank you. I do voiceovers too, so you know.
Stop
Well,
that. You
as
know
far
what?
as okay, so
That
as
always
far
makes
as
me
the
cry.
songs in our sets,
Yeah.
we're singing lead on Peaceful Waters. We're singing lead on Rainfly. Is there another one on the set that you're singing lead? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we could do one of those two. It's your choice, or we could do Seattle Mist if you wanted to do that.
Oh.
Think you'd remember it?
I could, but no, Peaceful Waters.
Okay, let's do that.
Jerry, where's that one where you do that Eddie Van Halen hammer-on thing?
I gave that up. Yeah, because Eddie Van Halen was suing me for impersonating him better
Yeah.
than he can do.
Well,
So I just stopped doing
he
it.
can't sue you anymore. That's
No,
for sure.
he
Yeah,
can't.
right. I'm sorry.
That's
but
true.
That's true.
Now I apologize. This one's a bit of a belter. I have 2 volumes. It's like 1 and 1,000.
Jerry, we
So-
lost you. Hold on a second. I'm sorry to
oh.
interrupt
You lost
you.
me
I'm
again?
sorry,
That's okay.
Caitlin.
Okay, I know I'm
Um,
charging here, so that means I got to go back and do the same thing all over again.
I think you do.
I want to put the guitar keys out there. Is that all right? I mean,
Okay.
well, that's
Do
okay.
it. Do
All
it.
right, I just don't.
Do it.
We're not going.
You got to
off
take the
rail-
headphones off, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm really good at this.
you'll-
but- oh, I'm not
You just
that
take
good.
those off.
I'm not that good.
There you go. Hey, well, you know what? You know this is live.
Here we go. Okay.
This is good.
Are we gonna get tip money? Put a dollar bill in there so everybody will know what it
Hey,
is.
and that's the way it goes. They put money in there, and people, well, somebody liked them. I should too, right? That's
Right.
how they do it in Chicago. So no,
Yeah.
not that there's any question here. Of course, you guys are
Whoops.
amazing.
$1? Okay, awesome. Might only have a 20. I'll pay you 20 back with music.
Can you make change?
pay you in music?
How we doing, Jerry? We
I'm-
getting there?
Yeah, it thinked out on me here. So hold on a second.
Okay.
He's going back to the
Okay,
email.
there it
And
is.
now
Yep.
he's gonna.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
I think.
Are you connected to the Wi-Fi?
Yes, I am. It's
You are.
showing that.
Okay.
Nope, that's
Because I knew
not
you
it.
you lagged a couple of times, Jerry, and I wondered
Well,
about that too.
that's not my phone. That's just me. I lag all the
Oh.
time.
He stops in mid
When-
and
Okay,
Oh.
for some reason your email has disappeared from me here.
you want me to forward?
Wait a
to you?
minute.
It would be the last email.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, can you go ahead and forward that to him?
Yeah,
We're just
absolutely.
working through this, kids, and I mean,
can't
thank
believe
you
this.
for being patient with us out there in Viewerland.
TV land.
Yeah, TV land.
TV land.
Oh, I've got some. I can here. Let me post some.
Jerry, I just forwarded it to you.
Okay.
We post some comments here. Casey Happy can't. Hey, that's the guy who's in hiding. Hello. Got my
okay,
blue
got-
bandana ready if needed. LOL.
Oh, I
Yes.
saw one from Don as well.
This is Donald Kelly. Yep, and here he is.
And he says carbon fiber is lighter. How dare you? That's sacrilegious.
Harmonica is ready. He's not in hiding
Okay.
very well, is he?
Harmonica is ready. No, he's not hiding well.
I love it.
Okay, I'm loading up here.
Okay, you're loaded. What?
I'm
wait, what's going?
I am that too. But
Well, we are musicians.
okay,
Okay, is he?
okay, almost there. Enter studio.
Okay, there is Jerry Vandiver.
Okay, finally. Sorry about that. gang.
Bam, there he is.
Okay,
Okay, lightning fast.
we're doing Peaceful Waters. You
Yeah.
want to tell them about?
Okay.
And the cave too.
Another little paddle story about this one. Yeah. Okay. So, part 1, we put in at the Boundary Waters. He was my paddle partner and the best paddle partner ever. He took care of me like royalty. When we all went to the Boundary Waters,
Mhm.
I was lucky to have him. And so we had been waiting and traveled and ready to put in. Finally, the day comes. We put in. It's really nice out. We paddle away. Like, how long would you say before the rain was like beating down?
We were
on
not
us?
in an hour.
Not even an hour.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
just
And it just
bam. It was like
plummeted
the
us.
torrential
Yeah.
kind that comes out of nowhere and
Mm.
just
Yeah.
tropical, And so then just out of nowhere again, a loon comes sailing by, everything calms down, it gets still as glass, and we were all just quiet watching nature have a moment, and he just said, peaceful waters. Oh, we had to take that turn though. We took that turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we took that turn, it calmed down.
It was like glass. Yeah.
Mhm. In part 2 of that, after we said, hey, that's a song, we wrote it and played it for the Yackers Galore in the Ozarks, which was a really fun festival.
Very cool.
And we paddled into one of those magical caves where you can
On
be
the current river.
on the current river in the Ozarks, where we paddled inside the cave in our boats. And one of the gals said, you guys should sing in here. And I was like, sing in the cave. Yeah. Which I don't know. I think I was just grump and I wasn't quite like into nature yet. It hits you and you reset when you're there long enough. I wasn't there long enough yet. And I was being a grump about something. And so I said, you want to do Peaceful Waters?
Yeah.
So we sang Peaceful Waters, and the only way to sing it is kind of at the top of your lungs to hit all the notes. And you have no choice. Just jump, And so when we were singing it in that cave, it just echoed
It was
together.
beautiful. It was really emotional.
Really
Yeah.
echoed. That was right before I saw a spider as big as my head.
I didn't know about that.
Oh,
part.
yeah, it was huge. Yeah. Anyway.
Caitlin, we had before you start this, I'm gonna ask you what is this about? Donald Kelly.
Oh, wait, Caitlin. Are you ready to defend your butt float 100 title
Ooh.
at Broken Paddle this year?
Okay.
What is
Donald.
that about? Yeah, right.
And he's going to
Okay.
be here. I'm surprised you're not here already, Don.
The butt float, yeah.
Okay, so the butt float is something that Caitlin and I started. I know that sounds pretty gross,
Yeah, right.
but
That was so magical.
but what is so? The current river is in southern Missouri in the Ozarks is this beautiful, crystal clear stream, and I mean crystal clear, and it has it lives up to its name, Current. And so we were having a lunch break on the river, a day paddle with this group, and I looked, and it was kind of hot, and in July, no, it's June day, and so I said, well, let's go do a butt float. And everybody's looking at me like, what are you talking about? So you struggle out in the current to get out in the middle of the river. Then on the count of 3, with your life jacket on, by the way, and you jump down butt first into the current,
Oh wow.
and then just lean back, and the current just takes you down the river.
And that works.
It's a wonderful experience.
With a PFD, folks.
With a PFD, yeah. And then, of course, it's a little, the water's chilly, I admit that. So when
Right.
you come out, it's so invigorating.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so we did it, and everybody's kind of looking at us, and then they go, I want to do
wanna
that
do it
too.
too.
Oh, wow.
So we had like 20 people do a butt float, and Don took a great video of it, of us going down the river in the butt float. I might add, though, that Don himself did not do the butt
Yeah,
float.
Don.
So Don,
What are you
wow.
talking all that smack for? I'll see you there.
I love it.
now I will say this is not actually a great introduction to Peaceful Waters talking about a butt float, but we did not write a song about butt floating.
I think that should come.
But hang on, guys.
Yeah.
I'm saying
work on
Yeah,
that.
you never know.
that would be good.
Okay, you ready for this?
I forgot what we're doing. Oh, piece of okay, yeah. I get to put the fiddle down for this one. 1, 2, 3. My heart longs for peaceful waters, where every storm has taken leave. Let my soul rest unbothered, and peaceful waters carry me. I've been through the raging tempest, where the skies have opened wide, and in my empty search for refuge. No peaceful waters could I find. My heart longs for peaceful waters, where every storm has taken leave. Let my soul rest unbothered, and peaceful waters carry me.
I found myself with two choices: forge ahead or run aground. I chose the wind and rocky shallows, where peaceful waters could not be found. My heart longs for peaceful waters, where every storm has taken leave. Let my soul rest unbothered, and peaceful waters carry me. Now every storm in its passing will ever fade and not return. And I believe that my reward is those peaceful waters that I so yearn. My heart longs for peaceful waters, where every storm has taken leave. Let my soul rest unbothered, and peaceful waters carry me. And peaceful waters carry me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
Yes. That, you know what? So I tell you what, you guys harmonize amazingly well.
She teaches me.
I
good.
mean, oh, wow.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. And thanks for all the comments, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to read some of these here just because they're all in front of me here. Carbon fiber, we did that one. Yeah. And Kevin, got my blue bandana ready if needed.
All right, Kevin, we need you. We do need you.
Harmonic is ready.
All right.
Next
year.
Cool Quest. Great to see y'all live at the show here. Donald, Caitlin, are you ready to defend your Butt Float 100 title at Broken Paddles?
I'm ready to, Don, as soon as you do one.
That was so magical. And he says I'm in this year. So
Ooh, Don.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. So Kevin, love this one. Donald Kelly, love this one. Or KC, rather, love this one. Donald Kelly, listening to that in the cave was so magical.
Oh, cool. It
So,
was for us too, Don.
Yeah, very cool. But yeah, Jesse's got a question here for you. We're going to pick that up.
Oh, yes. So where else will you guys be performing this year?
I'm so glad you asked.
Me
I thought you
too.
never would. So when we come back, we're doing a Songs in the Parlor, right? In April.
Unplugged in the Parlor.
Unplugged in the Parlor
Yes.
at a really neat bed and breakfast in Nashville. They called the Urban Cowboy. And that's in April.
Gorgeous, tremendous. It's beautiful in there.
And then in May, we are going to be back at the Bluebird Cafe for a Songwriters in the Round. And then in June, we're playing at the Yackers Galore in the Ozarks again. In July, we're playing at the July 3rd at the July 4th Festival in Delano, Minnesota. And we're working on something in August, hopefully the Tomato Fest. We don't have that down yet in Nashville. And then in September, we're playing a couple of things. They're still in the works, although we are playing a Paddle, Missouri festival in the Kansas City area
wow.
in September. So
Very cool.
we're excited to be back out and playing music together.
We are.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff. You know, I have to tell you, I had a friend of mine invite me to Nashville and offered me a free tour. And I think I'm trying to remember who that was. I'm going to have to call him up and see if that.
I think you already have his
it's
number.
still valid. That tour offer is still valid because
It's valid.
You got some really cool festivals going on down there. In
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing city. Yeah, you got to experience it now before it turns into New York.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So quick question for you. You know, that's the band. What do you guys have planned individually? Like family? If you, I mean, like any little, like, you know, you do canoe trips. I know you both.
Yeah.
do.
Well, I don't actually. We're trying to put some things together around the Delano gig in July. So I haven't.
Okay.
I've stepped back from temporarily only from planning a canoe trip until we can figure out what's going to be happening with that.
Yeah.
But that's going on. Now Caitlin has a ton of projects going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I don't know where to begin. Just with my own things, or
Yeah. Just your personal stuff. And then I want to hear about the voiceover stuff. I do want to, because I do that as well. And I want to hear what I do.
okay. Well, it's not like I'm some like overbooked, like famous voiceover person or anything. But actually, I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I have to start with that. When it comes to personal endeavors, I do some random voiceovers for things like a cat toy commercial. Pop and play every day. Give your cat a holiday with Pop and Play. Pop and Play.
I love it.
But really, I was going to write like a coffee table book from the random gigs that I've gotten with voiceovers. There was another one recently. This guy calls me up and I'm like, what do you got for me today, Dominic? And he said, well, this is a jingle to celebrate the travel restrictions being lifted in Canada.
Oh, wow.
And I just fell over laughing because I tried to guess the random subject matter of whatever this jingle is that we're going to have to do. Yeah. And I never can because it's so different. And so it was just kind of like gonna run away, fly away, catch myself a holiday. There's no time to waste. And they ask me to sing it certain ways. Like, can we have it more nasally? And I say, well, that sounds stupid, but okay. No time to wait. You know, so...
So, oh my God, you're very good. You're amazing.
Speaking of which, when we were doing our kids record, Camper Kate and Jerry Berry did a kids record all about nature.
Wow.
We couldn't have kids come in and sing along in the studio because of COVID. And so guess who had to be all the kids?
I could be song too when I was singing, and Caitlin asked me if I could sing like a kid and sing off tune and sing out of rhythm, and I said no problem.
Oh wow!
I said, Jerry, just be yourself.
No, what is that one?
I haven't written the check for her yet this weekend, so
yeah. I have a sound effect. What? Let me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yep. So you know what? I was going to ask you too. You have, what is the third piece in the group?
Oh, Amanda on our upright bass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, upright bass.
Yeah.
No percussionist yet.
No, I actually in the past did that, but it was too noisy.
Yeah, I know how we are. I mean,
you know,
yeah.
We need peaceful water.
Yeah, and actually, and really, I like this combination much better.
Yeah.
It just it really
does flow.
A flow and a cohesiveness to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, because I wondered about that. I said, I wonder if he's ever going to have percussion in there, because you know it's the rhythm keeper generally. Yeah. And I thought, you know, maybe I'm going to ask him sometime. Let's ask him on the air.
And besides Besides that,
put him on the spot.
What that means is that we have to pay more money. Well, that means, so
and
it's like,
deal with one more personality.
Yeah. We got enough personality.
Boy, you nailed that right on the head. Really, the money, whatever you want, kid.
Yeah.
But we got to have to deal with you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh wow. So that's cool. So I'll tell you what. Before we close this out, we've got we're going to ask you where people can go find you, but. Do you have one more you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, we're gonna do Kevlar.
All right.
Yeah. So,
do that.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
paddled for years with aluminum, struggled to get those portages done. Picked up my permit one summer night. Outfitter told me Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light. No more straining with all my might. Hernia won't send me home the second night. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. Knees and back were hurting, shoulders were worse. Toting a Grumman might as well be a hearse. Now it's so easy, no longer a fight. Ever since they told me Kevlar is light. Oh, Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light. No more straining with all my might. Hernia won't send me home the second night. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. Pick it, Caitlin. A cast iron skillet, an old canvas tent, a big Coleman cooler, a bag of cement. Don't try to tell me my way isn't right. I can bring it all, 'cause Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light. No more straining with all my might. Hernia won't send me home the second night. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. You guys are amazing.
Well,
you really, really are.
Thank you. We have fun. We do
Yes,
really
that was so wonderful.
You know,
Thank
I have to tell you, of confession, I got a backstage pass to one of your shows here at the Canoecopia 2022.
You
So-
did?
I did.
Backstage?
Yeah,
It
I
was a-
didn't. There
it was a-
isn't any backstage. That must be how you got it.
Well, it's because it was a boot. It was a bootleg ticket. I can't
if you
say.
paid for it, CW,
Leg ticket.
if you paid for that, you got took.
It wouldn't be the first time that's ever happened. Unfortunately, yes. I got a Donald Kelly who says, "Ouch." What does that mean? What is that? Ouch.
Oh, Kevlar. Because
Oh.
we said in your face, Kevlar's lighter than carbon fiber.
Oh, that's where
Yeah.
that came from. Well, hey, we've got a drummer that wants a part here. Look at that.
Oh, that drummer part.
And we've got
Gotta pay the fiddle player.
I love it.
Ching, 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 ching.
You guys, thank you for the comments and chiming in. We really
Yeah.
appreciate that and being part of the show. So
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us before you go?
We got to go.
Has to go.
We've got to play here real quick.
hey, real quick,
We're
let's
s-
ask
yeah.
you, where can our audience go to follow you and purchase your latest works?
Okay. First of all, if you're going to be, as far as purchasing our latest works, this will be fun to talk about.
Yeah.
So Caitlin and I we're actually in the midst of making a full LP CD project, but we've got 5 songs finished because we're doing these 5 songs here.
Okay.
So we actually, for those of you that are coming to Canoecopia, we have a CD that is available only here at Canoecopia, special limited edition.
Okay.
But then we have from our children's project, which we're quite proud of. It's really fun. And we have some kids that are going to sing with us this weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the Camper Kate and Jerry Berry CD is available at camperkateandjerryberry.com.
Okay.
Yep.
And then all the other CDs and paddle songs are available on paddlesongs.com,
Okay.
including the Camper Kate as well. So we can go there, and then Caitlin, you have a website as well.
Yep, CaitlinEvanston.me, CaitlinEvansson.
It's always about her.
Me,
Yep.
me.
And finally, for our mainstream music that we're going to start promoting this summer, we have a website, just her and I's, called kateandjerry.com. It's CAIT
Very
and
cool.
Jerry.com. Yeah.
Very cool.
All the .coms and .nets and .orgs
Yeah,
and
they're
everything you
everywhere.
could ever want.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, we both like to thank you, Jerry and Caitlin, for being our guests here today. It was a pleasure. Absolutely.
Thank you,
pleasure
sir.
having you
Thank
with
you.
us.
Glad to do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, we'd also like to thank our sponsor, Rutabaga Paddle Sports, for bringing us this special broadcast.
Be sure to tune in for our next broadcast at 6 o'clock p.m. with our special guest, Rob Kesselring.
Until then, thank you for tuning in to Canoecopia 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. This is CW Getz
And Jesse Meany.
reminding you,
Learn more.
do more.
Bye-bye.
See you at 6 p.m.